Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. When the wilderness wanderings began in Exodus chapter 15, we find that it started with a song. After the children of Israel passed through the Red Sea, Moses sang a song and the people sang along, and you had the women with the tambourine singing, and it was just a joyous occasion that was brought about through this worship and song that the people gave. But we also find that the wilderness wanderings ended with a song as well. And that's what we read today in our reading in Deuteronomy chapter 32. And the purpose for this song was to remind the people of the fact that God had predicted that they would fall from him, that they would rebel against him in future generations. It says in Deuteronomy chapter 31 and verse 19, "Now therefore write this song for yourselves and teach it to the sons of Israel. Put it on their lips so that this song may be a witness for me against the sons of Israel." So as the generations would pass and as this song would be passed down from generation to generation, they might forget the law of the Lord. They might forget the words of Moses, but they were going to remember this song. A song has a way of capturing a truth and allowing that truth to be remembered and handed down from generation to generation. You might think of the alphabet song. How many kids have learned the alphabet through the alphabet song being passed down generation to generation? A song just has a wonderful way of doing that. In this particular case, it was kind of in a negative way to remind them of some bad things that were going to happen in their experience. But it can also be true when it comes to wonderful truths, good truths that we can learn from God's word when it's put in a song, when they're put in a song. And this is the wonderful thing about spiritual songs and listening to hymns that allow our hearts to be refreshed with the truth of God's word, both the truth concerning him and the truth concerning us. And remembering those spiritual truths that sometimes get pushed in the back of our minds that we oftentimes forget, we get distracted, and we don't really think about much. A song has a way of bringing those things back to the surface again and helping us to remember. You know, one of the good things about music is that songs can get stuck in our head. I'm sure all of us at some point in our lives have had a song stuck in our head, whether it was a song we wanted stuck in our head or a song we didn't want stuck in our head. We've all experienced that. It's just the song just continues to play in your mind. Even as you're doing other things, even as you are perhaps busy about many other different tasks, you have this song playing in your head. And although sometimes we see that as a negative experience, I think it's a very positive experience if we have the right songs stuck in our heads. You know, sometimes it's hard, especially when we're busy, when we have a lot of things going on, to keep our minds fixed on spiritual things. Perhaps we have to attend to a lot of people. Maybe we've got a lot of tasks that require a lot of mental effort. And it's hard for us to maintain focus just simply because we have a lot of distractions. This is where having a good song stuck in our head can go a long way. Having a good song, a hymn, a spiritual song, just running through our head all day long is a good way in which we can keep spiritual truths just continually playing in our mind's ear. And constantly reminding us of God's love for us, of the grace we've experienced through Jesus Christ, of who we are positionally before God. These songs can help us to remember these truths throughout the day, even when we're busy, even when we are perhaps distracted by many things. And so I'd encourage everyone here today to get a good song stuck in your head. Find a good hymn, spiritual song, worship song that can be playing all day long in your mind. And see if it doesn't help you to maintain a spiritual awareness, to maintain an awareness of God's presence with you, and to keep these spiritual truths in the forefront of your mind. So let's do that today. Let's get a good song stuck in our head, and let's let our reading today encourage us to do so. And with that, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.